They have zahir and they have batin knowledge. But between zahir and batin, who can say that the zahir is more important than the batin? Who can say? This is our zahir, our body. The batin, what is inside? It is what? Our ruh. Which one is more important? Can anyone say the body is more important? No. You understand? Of course, there are some wrong ones that they do so many wrong things in the name of Islam. Can we say Islam is wrong? No. There are so many wrong ones who do wrong things in the name of being an ulama. Can we say they're actually alims? They're not. There are so many wrong ones that they do wrong things in the name of tasawwuf and of being a sheikh. Can we say all the sheikhs they are wrong? No, we cannot. That is idiocy. That is not very intelligent. The whole world, they see a couple of Muslims doing something and they say whole Islam is like that, all Muslims are like that. Is this true? Of course it's not. Yeah. It is not. So, are they getting less and less? Yes. This is Akhir Zaman. This is the worst times. The fake ones are all appearing everywhere. They have support, they have money, they have this and that. The real ones, they're pulling themselves back. They are. Sometimes they pull themselves top of a mountain. But if you are wanting to find your batin knowledge, the knowledge of what? Of Allah. Because there is no higher knowledge than the knowledge of Allah. And Allah has created us to know Him and to worship Him. You cannot worship someone that you don't know. So to find your originality is not this Zahir originality. But you have to know that Zahir originality first too. That is Shariat again. You understand? You cannot escape from that. You cannot say, no, I'm all spiritual, I don't look at anything. No, you have to look, because we're still here in this world of cause and effect. We're still here in the world of Shariat. There's a Shariat in everything. There's a divine law in the skies, in the heavens, in the smallest atoms, amongst the trees, amongst the animals. In our own body there is a Shariat. The body temperature is this much. It cannot go up, it cannot go down. The earth is rotating this speed. It cannot slow, it cannot go fast. The earth is this much to the sun. It cannot go too near or too far. Everything will fail. Everything is very delicate. Ya Latif. Pointing out to the perfection and delicacy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But to know yourself now, first you have to know your Zahir first. Your five senses, if you don't know them, if you don't know how to guard your eyes, your ears, your mouth, your tongue. We're going to come to the month of Ramadan. If you don't know how to guard your five senses, to fast from your five senses, what kind of fasting is that? It's just the fasting of what? An animal. Not eating, not drinking, but you're seeing wrong things, you're talking wrong things. That if you are not guarding yourself for your five senses properly, how are you going to guard your heart? So step by step. What are you? For example, you're Turkish. Right? Then you must go back to your originality. Not nationalism. Not countries 1940, 1950, 1960, they gained their independence, their freedom. No. The freedom and the independence is only freedom from the nafs and shaitan, and independence from nafs and shaitan for nations also. And when is that? When the whole nation takes that shahadat. And that nation takes that shahadat, and Allah appoints the Malik or the Sultan for that nation. You understand? So you want to become original according to your ethnicity. Don't just go back to 10, 20, 50 years ago. Go back when your whole nation was serving Allah properly. You understand? This is how then you see, how did the people then, with that shahadat, with that shariat, and with that tariqat, they were living their lives. How did they find that peace and that calm and that satisfaction with their Lord? Not now. Now it's finished. Now religion becomes in the hands of regimes and governments, plutocrats and oligarchs, businessmen and White House officials. You understand? You cannot find it now. You have to go back a little bit. So, for that, you have to find someone, you have to find a guide. It will guide you. You have to walk your own path. He has to carry the Shariat. He has to know the Tariqat. Not according to your own heads also. There are different kinds of teachers, different things. Very easy. What is the bottom line? Very easy. Does that one praise you and ask you for things? They praise me, yes. They ask me for things, yes. Don't follow that one. Does that one wash you up? He has no fear to wash you up when you are dirty. And he's not asking anything from you. Yes, that one is like that. Follow that one. But so many people, they run away from that one, don't you see? Before they may make promise, I love you, I serve you, I help you. And then when we start washing them up a little bit, they get very upset. Good, you should find a sheikh that's going to take advantage of you. Go. That's going to praise you, make you feel good, but you're sick. But he has no interest in healing you, just to make you feel good. Give you sugar tablets. What do you call that? Placebo. You understand? That one who's washing you up, what does he gain from that? Does he gain anything? Does he ask you something? No. Why are people running away? Ego. There's their ego. They can be 6 years old, they can be 60 years old, still ego. And that ego, you're going to get punished for it very badly because you still didn't understand it. People were looking at the Prophet ﷺ to say, this one is a young one, how he can dare to speak like this to me? They were looking at the Prophet too, they're saying, this one is an illiterate one, how dare he speak like that to me? I know so much. This one is this one is that one. The room saying, this one is in Arab, what we have to follow. Everyone has their own excuse, but that one has been appointed. Everyone has their own excuse. So we should look with the eyes of faith, not with the eyes of ignorance, not Jahiliyyah. We entered into the Jahiliyyah. Jahiliyyah is ignorance. Ignorance is having knowledge in front of you, but you reject it. That is ignorance. It's not that you don't know. You don't know any better. If you don't know what is haq and you don't know what is batil, those people, they're called masum. It's completely different. They are protected. Whatever they do, it's okay. But they know what is haq, they know what is batil. They know what is right and they know what is wrong, but they reject it. Now, you dig your own hole, you make your own bed. Now sleep in it. Be comfortable. What can we do? Did you come to us? Did you consult? Did you say, no, you don't accept? Then you accept your own self, then be happy. If you don't find happiness and satisfaction, you know it is a wrong move. But people are very stubborn. Correct? They're very stubborn. Why you don't have satisfaction? Why you don't have peace and comfort? Why is not opening? Why? You think it is haq. Don't you see? For haq, even if you choose to go into the fire, you will find paradise. You think this is fire, you run away to find your own paradise, but it's turning into a hell. Astaghfirullah. So, intelligence. When there is ego, the ego blocks the intelligence. The most intelligent man, if he cannot control his anger, he becomes the most stupid man. He will do the most stupid things. Most intelligent, he'll do the most stupid thing. The man doesn't know his arrogance, he becomes the most stupid man. He may have something, maybe, but he becomes the most stupid man. The man who doesn't understand his stubbornness, he's going to be made to become a fool. People are going to look at that and laugh. You understand? If you're not understanding the hundreds of tricks and traps of your ego, of your envy, dig down deep inside, Whatever that you have made, you deserve it. That's why on Judgment Day, no one can blame Allah. No one. No one can blame Allah. Our own body, everything will be a witness against us. Our hands will be a witness against us. No, my intention was this, but you did this. No, like today, so many people have so many excuses. No excuse. That's why in tariqat, we first say, this tariqat, don't look at other things. Especially coming out of Pakistan and India, so many, they are demanding money. Correct or not? They're demanding money. You want prayer? Give me money first. I'll pray for you. You want a prayer? You want a tawiz? Give me money. I'll pray for you. And you don't even have to be a sheikh. This is exactly how the Yahudis were during the time of the Prophet ﷺ. Someone lose something, they go to them, they give them money, and they say, oh, it's over there. Someone say, yeah, it's over there, it's over there. Correct or no? What are they called? Kahins, Cohens. Kahin. And Prophet ﷺ made it a point not to become like that. That even when he lost his camel, he made it a point. You think Prophet didn't know? ﷺ. He lost his camel to make it a point for the intelligent people. He lost his camel and they say, he calls himself a prophet and he doesn't even know where his camel is. Because this is what they're busy with. People, they lost their camels and then they go to those ones. Like today, Muslims, when they enter into tariqat, that's the first thing they do. Oh, this one is a sheikh, I follow also. Not because they want to clean themselves, to find a way back to Allah, but because they lost their camel. My daughter needs to get married, my son needs to get married, I need to get a better job, I need to have children, I need this, I need this. Dunya, everything is dunya, it's not about akhirat. Here we're talking about akhirat. We're talking about our spirit, you understand? So they go to them. Today's people deserve that kind of sheikhs too. Yeah, they're not sheikhs, but they deserve that. Allah will appoint a leader to you, whatever that you deserve. This is Ayatul Karimah. So be the one who is deserving of that Prophet. Alayhi salatu wasalam, look for haqq and to live haqq. Then Allah will send a haqq one to you. Even if you're following someone who's not too good, because your sincerity, Allah will send a haqq one to you. Then that one will make you to understand, to try to understand, yes, your own spirit. And how your spirit, how your ego, how your culture, how your thinking, how your understanding, your actions of you, your real forefathers were to come back to that originality. Ayat is saying in the khutbah, you remember that ayat? You remember this, Allah is saying. You witnessed this, Allah is saying. You remember our creation of you. Why now you don't remember? It's a very heavy word, that. You think Allah sent us into this world to work 9 to 5? Allah sent us into this world just to have children, to raise them, to build buildings, and to... This is the reason that Allah created us, sent us into this world? If that ayat is saying to remember, why are people not running to remember? Why are they not running to the people to make them to remember? People, they're not running to make them to. People now joining tariqats not to make them to do that. So, it's wrong. Before, now everyone is running to put the world on top of their head. And when you do that, it will crush you. It crushes you. You cannot carry the dunya. What are you running for? What is your whole life, your mission of your whole life? What is it? What is your whole intention of your whole life? What are you running after? Don't say, yeah, for Allah, for Prophet. No, what is it? Every day you wake up, oh, Allah and His Prophet, I must run to it. No, you're waking up to go to work. Be real, be sincere. So be with those who's going to remind you of Allah and His Prophet, to make that your main priority. Not to say, I'm only reminding myself when I say Allahu Akbar. Not even when you're pulling the tasbih to make the zikr. But your words, your actions, your thoughts, you are always fighting against your ego, against your shaitan. Your shaitan says, no, you have to do this. It's, nope, I have to do this. You're fighting always. Nope, I have to do this, I have to do this. To fight against your shaitan, your ego, is more holy than staying up all night, worshipping. This is what this Jamaat is teaching. You have to fight against your ego. First, they have to show you this is your ego. There are people who don't accept. They are wrong. It's not that it's a matter of opinion. You are wrong. You're finding yourself more trouble, more darkness coming to you, more dissatisfaction coming to you. There's no peace. If you're not accepting, there's no peace. So people are running for the wrong reasons. And they're wrong ones giving you the wrong things. They are not making you to understand your originality. You're a servant. How to become a servant, how to act like a servant. First, you must fight against the ilah that is declaring itself Lord. You fight against your ilah, fight against your ego that is declaring itself Lord. Fight against that. That time when you fight against your ego wants to do this, you say no. Your ego wants to do this, you say no. Your ego wants to do that, you say no. You're fighting against your ego. Of course, subhanallah, today's people, Muslims, they say, I have no ego. I pray 5 times a day, I fast Ramadan, I give zakat. I have no ego. Subhanallah, mashallah to them. They're kind of dirty people. Yes. Because Holy Prophet ﷺ is saying, the shirk, the hidden shirk, it is more difficult to detect. Hidden shirk, meaning what? You're worshipping other ilahs, but hiddenly. It is more difficult to detect than a black ant on a black rock in the darkest part of the night. But so many saying, no, I'm very good. I have no hidden shirk. I have no disease. I have no virus. People know. People know this. If there is a deadly virus, if not necessary, I'm not even going to open my mouth. I'm not even going to go out. Correct or no? People know this. Muslims for 1400 years knew a deadlier virus than that. It is called the nafs. And they lock themselves up. It's called the nafs. This disease, worst thing can happen to you is you die. That disease of the nafs, worst thing that can happen to you is dunya and akhirat, forever you're in Jahannam. Doesn't matter which lineage you come from, doesn't matter how much you worship, you don't know yourself, you don't know your ego. You think you're worshipping, but in actuality you're worshipping your ilah. Because you're not fighting against that ilah. You don't even know if there's an ilah inside of you. Then why are you saying la ilaha illallah? Why is that necessary to say la ilaha illallah over and over again? So it's just a game. You sing la ilaha. Which ilah? We say that is in ilah. You have that arrogance. No. You sing no to the ilah? No, I say no to you. I don't have that ilah. Very good. Good luck to you. That's all we can say. And we concentrate on those who are looking for their Lord. Identifying the Lords that is inside of them that's declaring, no, this is not my Lord, this is not my Lord, this is not my Lord. You cannot do that by yourself. Impossible. You have to have a living guide. If you say I'm following a guide that is no longer here, there's a very big mistake also. You have to follow a living guide. So it's up to you. You can do whatever you want, but everything is showing. You think you are remembering Allah in your own way? Allah bi zikrullahi ta'ma'in kulub. You think you're remembering Allah in your own way? If you want satisfaction in your heart, remember Allah. Only in the remembrance of Allah can the heart find satisfaction. Look to your heart. Do you have satisfaction or you don't? You're very upset, you're very angry, you're very dissatisfied. Then Allah is saying, follow those who ask you no fee, and they are rightly guided. Follow. Learn, understand, Be with them. Trust them. Love them. Like any other teacher. You can be the best teacher teaching you, but if you don't like that teacher, you don't trust that teacher, you think you're going to learn anything? No, you're not. So, a couple of things we have to understand. Your originality, yes, step by step. Maybe you look at your culture. Maybe you look at what the culture means. So it needs time, you know. These things to open needs time. You're a gardener. To get the most beautiful fruit, it needs time, correct? We're taking up the most beautiful fruit. It needs time. People today are very impatient, hasty. I'm saying, some people, they say, well, I've been with Şeyh Effendi for 1 year. I still don't see any enlightenment. So where you even learn this word, enlightenment? What are you, Buddha? Oh, you want light? First, use the light to shine to the shadows that is inside of you. Use that. Inshallah. But if you like, you take. You don't like, leave it. It's okay. My job is just to say, to the young and to the old, close to me and far away from me, my job is to say, you don't want it, up to you. You're digging your own grave. You understand? But, alhamdulillah, we're at peace. We're at peace because we are at war. We're at peace because we're at war against our own ego. We're fighting the good fight. In reality, when you look in this world, everything is at war. To survive is at war. It's a battle. You breathe. You know when you breathe in? Because you run out of breath. That's why you breathe in. You're about to die. You finish the oxygen, the body, you're about to die. You understand? Even every second it is you're warring, you're fighting. You know why you walk? You walk because you're falling down. When you fall down, you put the other leg up to stabilize yourself, to keep yourself from falling. That's why you're walking. So we're sent here not to relax. This is not Jannat. So, the struggle to fight against your ego, it is the biggest one, biggest struggle. You're doing everything else, you don't understand your ego, you're the biggest loser. You understand? وَأَمِنَ اللَّهُ تَوْفِيقِ الْفَاتِحَةِ. Amen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.